to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Here's to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than just us. We gave it up, we had it time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does.
Hey, hello, I'm Julie Joe. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're not new here, welcome back. I have been catching up to where we were. I have the video at the time we were at. I have the counting of the words. We have 32 messed up words. We have 56 company references. So I need a few counters here in this live. I did update the bingo card. So let's take a look at that. So uses the table metaphor again. Okay, that's one of my favorite ones of all time. Changes the meaning of a word, uses a nonsensical word. Acts like she's an expert. We have the what the fuck face. Says something super dumb. That one's, gonna get marked off. Says 5 or more times. Batman's bat signal. Holy FTC violation. Gets head stuck up own ass. Says something she should tell a therapist. Gets excited with no expression. Says something a child would get as a mic drop. Doesn't finish 5 or more sentences, talks shit about another MLM, says something that makes sense, income claim, humble brag, straight to jail. JJ earrings are hot fire. Thank you. That's so nice. Says or does something weird. Salute. Misses her own point. Uses phrase shiny bald. Mispronounces 5 or more words. Says for a reason 3 or more times. Now, girl always got the jams. Now, here's the issue. I need some counters, and I need you to just say, hey, I'm going to do this. Hey, I'm going to do this. Hey, JJ, I made a comment in the last slide, but it got buried. I think this lady, legit just has, because she mispronounced the same sounds words. Maybe, but I don't think so. Okay, so mispronounces 5 or more words. I need a counter. Says 5 or more times. Doesn't finish 5 or more sentences. God, I'm expecting a lot from y'all on accident. Not that y'all can't do it, but damn. So I had people counting 32 messed up words. I need someone to do that. 56 company references. I need someone to do that as well. This is Shiny Bald Girl again. Well, here's the deal. Her video was an hour and 15 minutes. And we only got 22 minutes in before we blacked out the bingo card. So I said we would do part 2 because I didn't want to do another bingo card. And also we had been on there for like over an hour at that point, and we weren't even halfway through the live. I'll count you-knows. Okay. Says, 5 more times. We got a count company. Okay, y'all are awesome. Thank you. Also, I'm in a little bit of a shit mood today, but I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's a speech impediment. It might be she was badly homeschooled, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't think it was a speech impediment at all. But I understand if you do, and that's okay. But I do not think it is. Let's see. Doesn't finish 5 or more sentences. Mispronounces 5 or more words. I've got misspoken words, period. All right. I'm going to get us started because I feel like I could tell JJ. I hope everything's good. Oh my God, you can tell I'm in a shit mood. I'm so sorry. God damn. Well, maybe this will make my mood better. I am kind of excited for this. I love this person. She's fun. And she's herself, and that's all I can ask for. What number was company at? Company was at 56 company references. We were at 56 and 32 messed up words. So if we get to 100 on either of those, we get a free mark off. Iris, love, please don't bark. That at 59 I got and a job in. First off, thank you so much, Scooter, for this super chat. Just needed to share that at 59, I finally got a job in my field, health and fitness. Very grateful in these times. Stay strong, lady. Congratulations, Scooter. That is so awesome. And again, thank you so much for this generosity. You just got a little bit of sadness in your eyes. Yeah, a little bit, maybe. Congrats to Scooter. All right, I think I want to get started so that I can giggle a little bit. Anybody
make that happen?
Okay, so I think I'm going to start it at 22 minutes exactly. I don't know exactly what she's saying in this. But we'll go from there and we'll figure it out as we go. Okay? All right, let's go.
Team that's hosting it, we do not let anyone on our team go and be by themselves. Everyone is here as a community. It does take a community for it to happen. It is a we thing, not a me thing. And that's one thing my team know is it's a we thing because it's all about us. It's not just about me hitting it. It's about us as a team hitting it together because that's what makes it special. That's what makes a community. That's what makes a team that you want to be part of. It's all it takes is one person to make that happen. All it takes is one person to make the magic to happen.
No worries, you are not late. I promise we just started. So we're at 1 count already. Okay, perfect.
All it takes.
Maybe this is the gathering of those in pissy moods who need to laugh. You and I will feel better by the end, JJ. That's my goal.
It takes is one person to make other people feel good because it does matter who you join. I will tell you, now I don't know how many times I've seen, but I have had people on my team now. It's their 3rd time back, and now they're director on my team. I didn't do anything special. All it takes is one special person to make it happen. It just takes one special person, someone that they can relay or, kind of like have similarities of them that makes it happen for them. It does not matter on the experience you have in network marketing. It does not matter.
But the thing about that is it actually does matter when it comes to experience on network marketing or however she phrased that, because the more experience you have, the more likely you are to have more people in your downline. And the more likely you are to have people follow you to your next multi-level marketing company. Therefore, you're ranking up quicker, you're making an income off your downline quicker, and the more you have, the more you're going to make. 2 is perfect, okay?
on your following that you have on your Facebook or Instagram or wherever it is. It does not matter if you have a low count friends list, because I can tell you, oops, sorry, their call came through. Sorry, you guys, but it doesn't matter on any of that, because all it matters is who you are as a person. People are going to track that. They're going to be attracted to your personality. They're going to be attracted to who you are. If they see you're a good person, they're going to want to do this with you. They're going to want to be a part of it. And I can tell you, seeing myself a year ago to now is just a whole different person. I lost my confidence in myself a year ago, and I had someone that was an upline of mine at my previous company tell me I would never be successful. You can't.
Salty Shiny said it's a team and you're nobody special, but all it takes is one special person to make the team succeed. Isn't that interesting? Think about it. I mean, she's kind of telling on herself and all multi-level marketing, because if you just need one special person to make your teams, not the team, it's her team, succeed, it's because if you have one person under you that builds a large team, you are benefiting from that one person building a large team. You aren't necessarily doing the work. It might be that person below you, but you are reaping the benefit of what that person's doing. 37. Okay, y'all gotta let me know when a mark off mispronounces 5 or more words. All right. Could this count as a humble brag? I want to say yeah. Here, let me let her cook a bit.
You can't determine someone's success. You cannot determine if someone's going to be successful. You cannot tell someone they cannot be successful, because if you tell the wrong person.
Also, when it comes to speech impediment, people tend to mispronounce the same letter, but she's able to say the letter that she's not saying in success. She said it several times, so.
Person that they're going to prove you wrong. Maybe it does take a different company.
That's 5. That's 5 mispronounced words. All right, good. We got a first bingo marked off. What? Not bingo. We got a first box marked off. God, I really hope she uses that table metaphor again. I put that box in there knowing that it could not happen and it could completely fuck us up from getting a bingo. It could. But I also gave us 2 options to be able to get a free mark off. The first one is messed up word count, and the second one is company reference count. But they need to reach 100
for them to have success. Maybe a higher compensation plan makes them be successful for themselves again. Maybe just having the right people around them. They always say, if you have positive people around you and people who are doing more than you, you're going to attract that. Your energy will attract that, and that's what you'll put into in your energy, and then you just make it your own way. And then, if you hang around negative people, you're going to also feed that. So it does matter on your circle. It does matter on the company. It does matter on the comp plan. It does matter who you join.
Do I have someone who's not counting who's counting not finished sentences? Because I need that.
Because if you were to join someone negative, you will start attracting that for yourself. And you want to be around people that want you to do better, not to do worse, and I saw that. I was under a broke.
Who's counting you knows? Because how many? One so far not fit. Becca, thank you.
Team from my previous company, and I saw how they were. I saw the things that they did in those chats. It was just not my cup of tea. I will say that, because I'm here to evolve. I'm not here to lower myself. I'm here, and I also tell my team the same, that to make themselves loud and proud about it. Who cares if we're annoying online? Who cares if people don't agree with our journey? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If you are helping someone and maybe just that one person maybe come upon your live video, your cares if people don't agree with our journey? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you are helping someone and maybe just that one person maybe come upon your live video, your stink.
Kezrin, what did you say? To the pit with me? What did you say?
Care video, your opportunity, whatever it is, they're going to want to do what you are doing.
You know, count 5. We are at 5 you knows in 2 minutes. Mark that shit off. Done. 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 I do think it is. I also agree that, especially with her saying Saul instead of Saw, that it is a lack of hearing the word said correctly. I mean, if I'm being honest, though, I say cement instead of cement. Just where I grew up in Texas, that's what they said. I try to say cement now because I'm not in Texas and it's not normal to say cement. But, you know, it is what it is.
Maybe that's all it takes. Maybe they just want to do it for the friendships. Because a lot of times we all do it for the friendships. We all come here because we want
to. Because why is that an ad during live? Because this is monetized. This is all my stuff is monetized. So if you don't have YouTube Premium, you'll see I put ads for every 12 minutes, which is pretty low. Or that's a pretty like long amount of time between ads. So hopefully it works out that way.
Make friends and then we just have fun with our friends. That's what it is. We're just having fun with our friends. That's all it is. Having fun with our girlfriends. And that's what makes a good, amazing community. When you have a team that wants to see you win, but
okay, time for someone to tell me exactly what the pit is. The pit was created for people who say something that is not kosher and is something that I will not block you for. I will not mute you for. You won't get in trouble. And Kezrin just likes the pit. Yeah, you do, I'm sure. However, if I was someone else, I might. It's one of those like, oh, I cannot believe you just fucking said that, to the pit. And it's a respectable place, disrespectfully. I have sent myself to the pit at points in my life. And pit, okay, you went a bit out of pocket, but still allowed to hang here. Oh, that's exactly right, Becca. Did you have to tell you something? Do you? Also, I need to hold on. Thank you to Teal Kicks and myself. We have both created a few stickers, and 2 of them are stuff that y'all 3 of them out of 4 are stuff y'all specifically asked for. So visit that link that's pinned to the top of the chat if you want some.
We're all cheering each other on, and that's what makes a community and a team. It doesn't matter on the title. The title is just a title, but what matters is your team, because it's a we thing, not a me thing. You will be nothing without your team, and a me thing is selfish, because I will say I make it about us. It's a we thing. We did this together. We did this as a team.
Yeah, it's a we thing for sure. No, absolutely. If it's a pyramid scheme, it has to be a we thing for you to be successful. This whole live is her celebrating reaching gold, the gold rank. Therefore, proving even further that this we idea, you need a we to hit gold. Therefore, you are a pyramid scheme, especially when you are really the only one benefiting. Truly. There's a me and team, not a we. So, weem. You just weem. that might be something I send you to the pit for. I don't know. That's fucking crazy. Sometimes I hear Texas in the way you talk. Do y'all feel that? Sometimes do you hear Texas in the way that I talk? I don't really mispronounce words, but I do use them out of context a lot. Weem made me snort. Once my bank account recovers from moving, I'm all over those stickers. Oh my God, that's going to be me in a couple months. I totally get it. All right, I'm going to... Oh, fuck, what was I going to do? Do y'all feel that? Oh, I was going to see what Teal said.
Every single one person on my team, they are the reason why where I'm at. not me. I know me building a
And
team.
you know what? And you know what? Yeah, it is. Says something that makes sense. I can't believe we get to mark that shit off. Says, and you know what? You're exactly right. Listen to that. Listen to that again. Listen. Here we go. Hold on. Sorry. Let me get it together. Here we go.
This as a team, every single one person on my team, they are the reason why where I'm at, not me. I know me building a team, yes, you know, I'm always talking about the opportunity, but it's a we thing. We did this together, you know. I love it. Yeah, me too. So it's just like, don't be afraid, you know. We all start somewhere.
Yes, I hear Texas sometimes. I work hard, but I do agree sometimes when I get really passionate or something. Mr. Own Point big time. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point too, Daft. So we have says something that makes sense, which is so funny because at the same time she's missing her own point. So we're gonna mark both of those off. Oh God, the way the cookie crumbles, it. Why would you waste a cookie like that too? You know what I mean? Crumbling a cookie, that's fucked up. Anyway.
We're not always going to be perfect. We're not always going to.
We're at 3 didn't finish sentences. Got it.
And that's what I think people realize, start to see, or I think that's what stops people from doing network marketing. They probably had a bad experience from a bad upline or leader, and then they are scared to do something else because they have this like negative mindset. But I can tell you, it's always a personal person that makes it bad. It's not the companies or any.
Crumble the cookie into ice cream, no longer a waste. Cookies crumbled into frozen yogurt's delicious. All right, period. Yeah, okay, I accept.
Anyone else, but there's always going to be bad anywhere. It don't matter where it's at, you know?
Right.
That's just a personal person thing. It's not the company. It's
So what? Give me a second.
Anyone else, but there's always going to be bad anywhere. It don't matter where it's at, you know? That's just a personal person thing. It's not the company. Anyone else, but there's always going to be bad anywhere. It don't matter where it's at, you know? That's just a personal person thing. It's not the company.
Yes. A personal person. Got it. 6, so we are at 60 company references. We only need 40 more to have a free mark off, y'all.
It's not, you know, someone hunting you down. Like, you should not let that stop you because, you know, people here at pharmacy, there's a reason why some of them are millionaires. I don't see millionaires anywhere else at these smaller comp plans.
I think the issue is that she was not taught to pronunciate. And that's not a speech impediment because there are words that I don't pronunciate well either. Like cement. That's ridiculous. I know that I say that. I didn't realize it until I said it. My friend was like, "Did you just say cement? Cement?" I was like, "Well, damn, why don't you just punch me in the face? It'll feel better." 49 hunting you down. 49 hunting you down? What does that mean? Are we at 49 messed up words? Who is millionaires in pharmacy? Ma'am, stop playing with hunting. It changes to the actual. Oh. The way the autocorrect works. My Texas comes out when I say oil. Oil. God damn. Oh no.
That I have done in the past. I don't see millionaires on
oil. Oh my God, I can't say oil.
on those companies. I don't. You know why? The compensation is not high enough.
Okay, hold on. I gotta hear that again. I can't miss anything she says. I love it.
They are scared to do something else because they have this like negative mindset. But I can tell you, it's always a personal person that makes it bad. It's not the companies or anyone else, but there's always going to be bad anywhere. It don't matter where it's at.
Nope.
You know, that's just a personal person thing. It's
the fact that she said that phrase twice, personal person thing.
Not the company. It's not, you know, someone hunting you down. Like, you should not let that stop you, because, you know, people here at pharmacy, there's a reason why some of them are millionaires. I don't see millionaires anywhere else at these smaller comp plans that.
Wait. You don't see millionaires anywhere else at these smaller comp plans? What the fuck does that mean? You don't see millionaires anywhere else at these smaller companies? Like what? And also, someone mentioned this, who's a millionaire in pharmacy? And I don't mean, oh, they've made $1 million over the past 5 years. No, babe. I mean, who's a millionaire? Who's a millionaire? Who has $1 million in their bank? Also, what are you comparing pharmacy to? What companies are you comparing it to? I don't know why I'm asking these questions. She doesn't know.
I have done in the past. I don't see millionaires on those companies. I don't.
Talking shit about another MLM. That is good. We have not marked that off. We are marking it off now. Okay. Nice. Good catch.
Don't. You know why? The compensation is not high enough. They don't have enough reps there. That's probably a lot of it. They don't have enough people to sell. They can only sell like in the United States. That's one thing I love about pharmacy. We can expand our business anywhere. We're available in like 38 countries, and we're about to launch in Germany here in March. I believe that's when it's official. So if you are in Germany and you want to come and do pharmacy, please get with me. I would love to get you.
How many Germans do you think are watching her?
Pre-register for that, because I don't know about you, but pharmacy's taking over every way possible, and we're not stopping. You can either hate us or join us, is how I see it. You can.
What about just indifferent? I don't give a fuck about pharmacy. Do I hate it? No. Do I like it? No. Should I hate it? I'm more of just like, don't give a fuck. I'm here for the giggles. I'm tired. I mean, obviously I'm going to point out the scam of it. It's at this point, I've been saying the same thing over and over for like 4.5 years. I don't know. Oh my God. We're actually coming up on 5 years in May, which is kind of crazy. Anyway, like it's not either you hate us or you join us. That's not how that shit works, my girl. Also, her name's Sarah. Sarah, that's not how that works.
Hate us or join us, because eventually everybody's going to be here. You know, you're going to see companies.
FTC violation or income claim? Well, both. It is both an FTC violation and an income claim. Are we talking about also when she said millionaires? Like, girl, get it together. Who? No, but for real, if y'all know anybody, I'm late, but I'm here. Hey, Sarah. Sarah's comfy corner. I just said your name because this girl's name's Sarah. I'm trying to think. If y'all know anybody who's a millionaire in pharmacy, though, I'm for real. I'm curious. Let me know.
Come and go. You're going to see the next shiny ball thing. You're always going to see the next.
Da, 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 da. She said it. Hell yeah! Watch. Listen.
Hate us or join us, because eventually everybody's going to be here. You know.
Eventually everyone's gonna be here.
You're going to see companies come and go. You're going to see the next shiny ball thing.
Period.
You're always going to see the next shiny thing, but that shiny thing is.
Uses phrase shiny bald. Done. Marked off. I'm gonna let her cook now.
Just a distraction from the enemy.
The enemy?
It's just a distraction.
The enemy? Like Satan? Hold on. I said I was gonna let her cook, and then she said fucking enemy.
Hate us or join us, because eventually everybody's going to be here.
Everyone.
You know, you're going to see companies come and go. You're going to see the next shiny ball thing. You're always going to see the next shiny thing, but that shiny thing is just a distraction from the enemy. It's just a distraction when you should be focused on your own self, your own lane, and your business should be your number one priority, because those companies won't be.
Your business should be your number one priority. Honey, you have children. Your business. Also, your business, whose business? It's not yours. You're a 1099 contract employee for pharmacy. And distract from the enemy, ... girl, ... what? 53 misspoken words. Hello, M to the K. Can everyone just say thank you to Hello, M to the K? Thank you to the eclectic memo, I think, for counting all of this stuff. That's wild and wonderful of y'all.
Here in 6 years.
Can she go to the pit? No. Well, let me think about it. I could send her to the pit, maybe.
It's just a distraction from the enemy. It's just a distraction when you should be focused on your own self, your own lane, and your business.
Y'all think she said for a reason 3 or more times? Kesrin said, no, that's my home. Kesrin, you don't get the pit to yourself. You got to make room. y'all, for a reason. I feel like she said that 3 or more times.
Should be your number one priority, because those companies won't be here in 6 years from now. Those companies will not be here in 10 years from now, if you know what I mean. Because
if you know what I mean. Question, Sarah, what about pharmacy? Y'all think pharmacy will be here 10 years from now? And no, I don't think so.
I've seen and watched companies come and go all the time. But pharmacy's always stayed. Pharmacy is still here. Pharmacy is about to be 8 years in the United States. 8 just in the US. But as a company, we're going to be 76 this year. So this year would be 76 in as a company. And because I hit Golden as a team effort, they're going to send me this year to Turkey. So I get to see the warehouse in Turkey out there, because that's how it started, was in Turkey. They actually started, their uncle is the one, or actually their grandfather, I should say. Their grandfather started this entire company. It started in an actual pharmacy, and then it just expanded and got bigger and better. You know, they actually had their own beauty store out there, is what I heard. They started out as that, and then it got better.
Humble brag. I'll give it to her. I'll give her the humble brag. 8 years. Oh, we only need one more square to get a bingo. Acts like an expert. God, if we don't get a blackout, it's okay. I'll be fine. I'll live. I think I'll be fine. But damn, wouldn't that suck? After yesterday, when we had to stop it after 22 minutes, I think we'll be fine.
And then eventually, you know, their grandfather let the Tuna brothers, which is the owners of our company, and I will say they're the most humble men that you will ever know and meet. They loved meeting everyone.
Humble man? Those two words don't go together.
And, you know, in this company.
Some of y'all hate when I say some shit about a cis man. I need y'all to just get over it, okay? You know what I mean? Like just let it be. Just I don't hate them all, but it's usually them that I hate. You know what I'm talking about? Her shirt is awesome though. It's cute.
They love everyone, and I can say it was handed down to them. They turned it into a direct selling company. So before that, it wasn't a direct selling company. It was just it was just a brand. It was popular in Turkey. It was popular in Europe. But in 2003 is when they turned it into a direct selling company. So that's when it started. That's when it actually became a network marketing company. But we're different than a lot of companies. Why? We're the
Hello, M to the K said, after counting 53 misspoken words, I've come to the conclusion that she enunciates the wrong sounds when pronouncing words. Right. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. 69 companies, the eclectic memo. Oh, God, y'all both deserve the biggest high five in the whole world. We're at 69 company. That's crazy that she said that 69 times. And what did I just say? 53 misspoken words. Perfect. Y'all are wonderful. Anyone who's counting for me, doing anything for me like that, I appreciate you so much.
highest comp plan out there. We're debt free. There's legativity here, like Verna said. Legativity here, long haul. Long haul, if you stay at a company, say in 6 years, more likely you would become a millionaire at your company. You are not going to become a millionaire in 2 weeks. Hell no. No one can.
Where'd you get that stat? Hold on. Give me a second. I haven't heard that one before. Give me a second. God damn it. Here we go.
Become a millionaire at your company. You are
I was just, hold on. God damn. Where was I? Right here, maybe?
we're debt free. There's legativity.
No.
It was popular in Europe, but in 2003 is when they turned it into a direct selling company. So that's when it started. That's when it actually became a network marketing company, but we're different than a lot of companies. Why? We're the highest comp plan out there. We're debt free. There's legativity here. Like,
Give me a second. Listen up. If you have ears, you're able to hear, or you can read the captions. This is the moment.
we're debt free. There's legativity here.
I'm sorry. Give me a second.
We're debt free. There's legativity here. Like,
Did I hear the word legativity? Is legativity a word? Is legativity a sin? I didn't. Legativity is not a standard English word. Legality. Legalities, legal or legally. They don't even have longevity in there, which is what I think she means. Legacy? Ooh, maybe legacy. Longevity and legacy in one. Maybe she created her own word. You know what I actually like that she combined words. I think that's so sick. Like, does she mean longevity? Here's the funny thing, Lady LaFay. I don't know. I have no idea what she means. So, okay, let's listen one more time with some context. I backed it up a bit just because I need some context. I want to figure out what she means.
let the Tuna Brothers, which is the owners of our company, and I will say they're the most humble men that you will ever know and meet. They love meeting everyone, in this company. They love everyone. And I can say it was handed down to them. They turned it into a direct selling company. So before that, it wasn't a direct selling company. It was just it was just a brand. It was popular in Turkey. It was popular in Europe, but in 2003 is when they turned it into a direct selling company. So that's when it started. That's when it actually became a network marketing company, but we're different than a lot of companies. Why?
Get ready. We're different than a lot of companies. Why? Now we're going the Tuna Brothers. That's what I was wondering. Now we're going into the context of what she's about to say. Also, yes, it is a nonsensical word. I will mark that off.
We're the highest comp plan out there. We're debt free. There's legativity here, like Verna said. Legativity here, long haul. Long haul, if you stay at a company,
She said it twice. Hold on.
say in 6 years, more likely you would become a millionaire at your company. You are not.
I know some of you think she means legacy, but I think she means longevity. However, I also think she means legacy. God, this one's hard. Y'all, I'm so fucked up about this shit. That's crazy. So is it to be Allegy company? So it used to be in context, longevity. Oh, okay. So we're thinking longevity. I think she means longevity. Legity. All right. Longevity. Perfect. Okay. I'm updating the board. There we go.
Not going to become a millionaire in 2 weeks. Hell no. No one can. You can't become a millionaire overnight. That's not going to happen. That happens. What you do now is what's going to affect your business in long term. And, what they say is, you got to look not just short term in your business, but long term goals are great to have because long term goals are going to make you where you're at. That's when the magic happens. It's not what you do here and there. It's what you do now. Thank you, Stacy. I was just talking about you a few minutes ago, how, it doesn't matter who we join in this industry because it really.
That's so crazy because I swear to God, she said it doesn't matter who you join. Long-term girls? Hold on.
Become a millionaire at your company. You are not going to become a millionaire in 2 weeks. Hell no. No one can. You can't become a millionaire overnight. That's not going to happen. That happens. What you do now is what's going to affect your business in long term. And, what they say is, you got to look not just short term in your business, but long term goals are great.
Y'all got me fucked up in these comments. Goddamn. She said long-term goals, y'all. Long-term girls. No, y'all know she said long-term goals. Y'all are crazy for that one. Listen.
Term. And, what they say is, you got to look not just short term in your business, but long term goals are great to have.
Y'all see she said long-term girls. Shut up. That's crazy. But I get it. It does sound like that. I heard girls the first time, to be honest. I think it's fair. I do think this one is easier to understand than longevity. Oh my god. Okay. Is there an echo? I do definitely girls. Oh my god. She said girls. All right. You know what? Yeah. Does she say it later? Maybe. I do think we're starting to hear an echo. And if you're new here, just know that that means her head is ascending into the anus. Okay? That means soon we'll be able to mark off Git's head stuck up own ass.
Because long-term girls are going to make you wear your...
Did she say it again? That one sounded more like girls, I'm not going to lie. That one did. Here.
Become a millionaire at your company. You are not going to become a millionaire in 2 weeks. Hell no. No one can. You can't become a millionaire overnight. That's not going to happen. That happens. What you do now is what's going to affect your business in long term. And, what they say is, you got to look not just short term in your business, but long term goals are great to have, because long term goals...
But she said goals and then she said girls. Y'all were right. Fuck me.
Are going to make you where you're at. That's when the magic happens. It's not what you do here and there. It's what you do now. Thank you, Stacy. I was just talking about you a few minutes ago, how, it doesn't matter who we join in this industry, because...
And I'm pausing it again because she just said earlier, it does not matter. And then also said, it does matter.
It really does determine on your success. It really does matter who you join. But anyone that joins my downline, you're not just getting me, you're getting Stacy, my sponsor. You're also getting my upline, Renee Ninnis. Like, you're getting all of us. So it's like, we all help each other. And we do this.
Also, I think I'm going to mark off says or does something weird on this bingo card, because I think saying long-term girls is fucking weird. I also think she's acting like an expert, but I don't want to mark off both at the same time. I'm going to give her a few minutes to work her way up that ass. I didn't like how that sounded, but y'all know what I mean.
As a community, as a team, and it's just that I see so many women. I watch women every day in this platform, even on other platforms, that are so scared to change their journey or scared to come here because they think that people are going to hate them. But at the end of the day, it does not matter if people don't agree with your journey, because you may gain.
So we have officially hit the doesn't finish 5 or more sentences. So we're going to mark that off. I'm also going to mark off acts like an expert, because I can't let that one keep going as she keeps saying shit and then says stuff like long-term goals, long-term girls. All right. And that means we officially have our first bingo. Hold on, let me get to my little noisemakers. Where the hell is it? Oh. Good job. Now let's get a little cleansing going. Ready? Hell yeah. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Cleanse that long-term girls right out of those fucking ears. Good job, everybody. Our first bingo is here. Well done. Let's keep going.
Some new people that are going to want to, maybe they're waiting for you to join pharmacy. Maybe that is what it's going to take, is you. Maybe there's people waiting for you to make it happen. You don't know unless you try. That's how I see it. Like, you don't know unless you try. How do you know you're not going to be successful? What? Because someone's opinion says so? No. Because someone else says that you're not? You know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's what you are ready, you do it. If you are someone that is so sick of waiting on your time to shine, It's maybe that's what it takes is you. Maybe it is time for you to shine, but you are not going to become a multi six-figure earner at a 25% comp plan. I can tell you that. A 25%.
So what you're telling me is all those people who say they are lying? I don't think you're wrong, but what you're saying is they are all lying to us. Yeah.
Comp plan is for women that are just trying to get their name out there and trying to grow. And, you know, I've had a network already built. And when I went to those kind of companies, I failed more. Even with the big following I did somewhat have, even with what I had, I still was not making as near as much as pharmacy. And that just shows you the comp plan does matter where you're putting yourself on there. It does matter. You know, there's, you know, up to comp plans doesn't determine really the realistic of what you're going to make, if you know what I mean. Up to comp plans that start at 25 and they go up has a catch. They want you to sell thousands of dollars in personal volume for that increase to happen. In personal volume, you guys, guess what I like about pharmacy? Even as a golden, I don't need more than 125 in personal sales myself for me to get paid off of my bonuses.
I do not know what you mean, actually. Let's listen again.
But you are not going to become a multi six-figure earner at a 25% comp plan. I can tell you that. A 25% comp plan is for women that are just trying to get their name out there and trying to grow.
How many knows are we at? I have no idea.
And, you know, I've had a network already built. And when I went to those kind of companies, I failed more. Even with the big following I did somewhat have, even with what I had, I still was not making as near as much as pharmacy. And that just shows you the comp plan does matter where you're putting yourself on there.
So you're telling me, I'm confused because, okay, she was in pharmacy, quit, went to Lime Life, question mark, went back to pharmacy, and now she's like, oh, this is blah, 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 this is blah, this is where to be, this is it, this is where everyone should be. But you quote unquote failed your first time in pharmacy. So I'm curious.
It does matter. You know, there's, you know, up to comp plans doesn't determine really the realistic of what you're going to make, if you know what I mean. Up to comp plans that start at 25 and they go up has a catch. They want you to sell thousands of dollars in personal volume for that increase to happen. In personal volume, you guys, guess what I like about pharmacy? Even as a golden, I don't need more than 125 in personal sales myself.
Beauty Society. Perfect. Thank you.
For me to get paid off of my bonuses, off of my team, that what they put in and do their hard work in. I don't have to sell more than 125 personal volume. That is very hard in the industry right now to see.
Do you ever wonder what people like her think about queers? Do you think she'd look at me and go, what the fuck are you? Or do you think she'd be nice? I think she'd be nice. I think she just doesn't get it.
You know, even on a leadership side, that's all I need. Where I was at before, I had to sell 1,000 in personal volume just to get paid as that. And guess what the pay was there? It was only $200 to $300 a month. Where versus I can make, you know, way more. I already kind of know what I'm going to make next month, but it's not me bragging when I show you guys what I make. I do that because I've been burnt by leaders that lied about their paychecks and couldn't show me proof. I don't do that to think I'm better than anybody or say, oh, pharmacy's better or I'm better than you. No, it has nothing to do with that.
She really keeps telling us about how much of a pyramid this is. Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's just talking herself in a circle, but the circle turns into a pyramid.
It's because I've seen leaders lie and say and pretend and say this on social media. And then when you get into those kind of companies, you start to see like, wait a minute. If you are good at numbers, you know what I mean. If you've seen and if you're good, if you're a green personality, you all know you love numbers and you love facts, you love stats.
Can I say I don't think she's a green personality?
But once you get in, you start to see really what you were making somewhere else. Then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I was making this at pharmacy. Well, why would I stay over here when I could do this, less volume, less effort somewhere else and get paid bigger? It don't make sense that you would lower your potential. Why do you think a lot of top leaders somewhere else are coming here?
All right, we have ascended fully up the anus, mouth and all, and her head has officially gotten stuck up her ass. Wow, that was pretty quick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. God, I need her to do the table metaphor again. Oh, damn, that's my favorite. God, that will make my day. If she does the table metaphor again, that will absolutely make my day.
They are seeing it too. They've seen the paychecks they used to make anywhere else, and here they were doing less volume and they were making way more. Once they were here, they saw it and they're like, oh my God, like this is really happening. Like it does matter. The comp plan does matter.
No.
Tell you that.
No, that was it. Gets excited with no expression. Okay, here we go. Listen in.
Would lower your potential. Why do you think a lot of top leaders somewhere else are coming here? They are seeing it too.
Are they?
They've seen the paychecks they used to make anywhere else, and here they were doing less volume and they were making way more. Once they were here, they saw it and they're like, oh my God, like this is really happening. Like
I love her. I love when she does that shit. Also, who? What top leaders are going over to pharmacy? No, I don't. Eyes too. Okay, well the two emojis we have, one of them's a what the fuck face. That's mostly for us. And the other one's good luck with that face.
It does matter. The comp plan does matter. I'm going to tell you that the comp plan does matter, but it also matters on the community. It does matter on the team you are at. It does matter on who you're joining in this industry, because there is really good leaders in this company. And I can tell you, I picked this team specifically out of everyone. Plan does matter. I'm going to tell you that the comp plan does matter, but it also matters on the community. It does matter on the team you are at. It does matter on who you're joining in this industry, because there is really good leaders in this company. And I can tell you, I picked this team specifically.
Can someone tell me that she has said for a reason 3 or more times? I'm going to mark that off for sure right now. I know she said for a reason 3 or more times. That does not give us another bingo. But I know nobody's been counting it, but I think you know what? I have. She said it 3 or more times. But there is going to be some. I do need to hear that one more time.
Team.
Hold on. Listen.
Team specifically out of. Team specifically out of. Team specifically out of.
What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? What do I do with that? All right. It's time. I'm marking off the salute. Good luck with that box. I can't not. It's either that or the what the fuck box. And I think I'm gonna say the what the fuck box, because good luck with your Pacifically. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice. But it's not gonna work. It's not working for me and my family. Good luck with that. Good luck, pal. Don't know what to say other than testing my kindness, I see.
Everyone, because This team, I've seen nothing but them winning because they put in the work. They actually care about their team. They actually like to show how things are. And these are normal women that are just normal women, normal moms, normal women, average women that are winning here. And average women are actually winning at pharmacy. And there's average women actually hitting leadership ranks here.
Yes, Lemon, I promise. Are we sure it's not a speech impediment? Sadly, it's not. I swear to God. Because she can say the word, she says the sounds and says the words. It's not that she can't do it, it's that she doesn't know. That makes sense?
Why? And then they weren't able to do that anywhere else. They weren't able to do that anywhere else because it was so impossible anywhere else. And if you've been in this industry for a while, you understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes it takes a higher compensation plan for the success to happen. Sometimes it could take the right person that you join in a higher compensation plan for the magic to happen. No, it won't happen.
Says something super. This normal woman thing is weird.
Things aren't. And these are normal women that are just normal women, normal moms, normal women, average women that are winning here.
Did y'all hear that? None of y'all are special. I'm gonna mark off says something super dumb, and I'm not talking about specifically. I'm talking about normal women comment. Okay. Anyway, am I annoying yet? Compostation. I used to compost in Austin.
And average women are actually winning at pharmacy. And there's average women actually hitting leadership ranks here.
I get the idea. There's something I love about this, okay? And as someone who's been in a multi-level marketing company, whatever, has talked to a lot of like higher ups in the company and like was friends with them and shit, and like qualified for the top 2%, right? I was like getting up there. The fact that she is saying that all these women are average is fucking them up. These bitches think they are celebrities amongst men, okay? And by men, I mean big M, not little m, humanity. They think they are something with in a bag of chips. I mean, they really think they're cool shit. And so the fact that she doesn't realize it, but she's fucking roasting the shit out of them. I mean, got them fucked up. And yes, we did get a bingo. Well done. We got a diagonal bingo. So let me get this shit straight as this gay line can be. Let me see. There we go. I got this gay line as straight as possible. Never been normal, never want to be. Yeah, no, a top leader watching this is thinking to herself, that's not fucking true. Because they think they're tough shit. Like they think they are these successful, awesome people. Oh, yum chips. I know I'm hungry. Also, we did get a bingo. Well done. Little cleanse. You know? Good job, everybody. All of that in a bag of chips with 10 cents left over. Goddamn. Normal is setting on the washer, right? Is setting on the washer. I don't know what that means. I think she's heard her leaders give these speeches many times and gets the basic drift, but does not know the actual words, and it's just mimicking them. Quite light. I think that is well said. I bet that is very true.
Why? And then they weren't able to do that anywhere else. They weren't able to do that anywhere else because it was so impossible anywhere else. And if you've been in this industry for a while, you understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes it takes a higher compensation plan for the success to happen. Sometimes it could take the right person that you join in a higher compensation plan for the magic to happen. No, it won't happen overnight. No, it's not going to happen in 2 weeks. No, it's not going to happen in 1 day. And that's what I see. I see people always switching companies every 2 weeks. But sister, you're not giving it enough chance for it to see success.
I'm sorry. I can't not laugh anymore.
If you are not giving your company, a little bit of time for your success to happen? Do you think my directors would be where they're at if they were to quit a long time ago and give up? No, they wouldn't be. I wouldn't be where I'm at if I were to quit. It took us 10 long months to be an official Golden Director title. 10 long months.
And remember how she told us she made $13,000 in those months? Or, well, 13,000 in 8 months, not including taxes or any products that she purchased. Is she using a baby voice? No. Nope, this is her. Maybe the blow me. To the pit. To the pit. Sonia in Boston 57 is sent to the pit. We have a new pit. Okay, hold on. It's going to be a little loud. Also, a cab. We have someone going to the pit. To the pit, Sonia. Okay? Yay, come join me. Y'all are fucking crazy. Y'all are crazy.
If what you put in when you first join and then 10 months later is where you're going to be at in your business. And it does get better. You just have to put in the work. You will have rough months. You will have where there's going to be times that you kind of question yourself as a leader. But
is mommy 1019 pit to the pit. Are y'all serious right now? Y'all are crazy. And I love it.
what you do, even with the quiet seasons, when it's your winning season, that's when you're going to be so thankful for your journey. You're going to be thankful for everything you've been through. Sometimes also God will remove you from a table and put you back where you're supposed to be. And I truly see that in this company. Success to happen. Do you think my directors would be where they're at if
I need y'all to understand this is my Sunday morning worship service, okay? Here we are.
they were to quit a long time ago and give up?
Get ready.
No, they wouldn't be. I wouldn't be where I'm at if I were to quit. It took us 10
This might bring tears to my eyes, okay?
long months to be an official Golden Director title. 10 long months. If what you put in when you first join and then 10 months later is where you're going to be at in your business. And it does get better. You just have to put in the work. You will have rough months. You will have where there's going to be times that you kind of question yourself as a leader. But what you do, even with the quiet seasons, when it's your winning season, that's when you're going to be so thankful for your journey. You're going to be thankful for everything you've been through.
Tables is coming up. Y'all don't know what this means to me. You don't know what this is doing for me right now. I'm about to mark it off, but I need us to hear the tables reference again. Metaphor? Whatever.
Sometimes also God will remove you from a table and put you back where you're supposed to be. And I truly see that.
Amen. If you weren't here for the last 2 videos of this person, you won't understand. But I need you to know that this does something for me. I can't explain to you. I am so happy. Oh my God. We just got a double bingo because of those fucking tables. I swear to God. This is my new favorite boss babe. And if any of y'all hate on her, we didn't get 2 bingos. We got 1. If any of y'all send her hate, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm obsessed. I need her to keep going live. If any of you fuck this up for me, I'm going to be so sad. You might make me cry. Anyway, bingo. Hell yeah. Don't fuck this up for me. Okay?
In this company, I truly believe he
Hate from New York.
removed me from a table and put me back piece by piece with also these amazing women on my team, putting them back together. And that's why we're called the Glow Collective. Why we talk about, disco balls on our team? We're rebuilding piece by piece by piece by piece. That's why that name is very special to me. That's why we're not just about the disco ball. Why do we have a logo as that? Because it actually means
Because of the shiny ball? Why would you wait, what? Girl? All right, let's try that again. I need to listen to that again. I'm gonna go 1 minute back because I need to hear her again.
you will have where there's going to be times that you kind of question yourself as a leader. But what you do, even with the quiet seasons, when it's your winning season, that's when you're going to be so thankful for your journey. You're going to be thankful for everything you've been through. You know, sometimes also God will remove you from a table and put you back where you're supposed to be. And
Hell
I truly
yeah.
see that in this company.
And you know, one of my favorite things about that, and I know y'all are like, JJ, if you don't fucking move on from this goddamn table, one of my favorite things about that is that she never says it the same. It's always a little smidge different. And that is one of my favorite things of all time that any boss babe has ever said. She uses this table metaphor, whatever you want to call it, multiple times, twice already in this live, and we're just a tiny bit over halfway. You understand that, right? Twice has she used this in this live, and we are over halfway. And never has she said it the same. JJ, do you ever cover Cincy? Yes, I do, actually. I haven't much lately, but I have covered them quite a few times throughout the videos on my YouTube. Especially early last year, I think there was a big Cincy thing that went down, and I did cover that. It's a lot of fun to cover Cincy. If y'all have stuff about Cincy you want me to cover, feel free to email me.
I truly believe he removed me from a table and put me back piece by piece with also these amazing women on my team, putting them back together. And that's why we're called the Glow Collective. Why? Why are we talk about, you know, disco balls on our team? We're rebuilding piece by piece by piece by piece. That's why that name is very special to me. That's why we're not just about the disco ball. Why do we have a logo as that? Because it actually means something behind it. There's a story behind it. It's not just because I like shiny things. I mean, you know.
I think that's the first legitimate lap. So first off, the Eclectic Mama, thank you so much. 78 company references. And we are now at, thank you so much, hello M to the K, at 77 misspoken words. Wow. Also, that was the first real giggle I think I've ever heard her do. So let's hear that giggle again, shall we?
We have a logo as that because it actually means something behind it. There's a story behind it. It's not just because I like shiny things. I mean, you know, it's about us as a team rebuilding ourselves, and we're showing people what can be done once can be done again. And this time,
y'all, I really have to piss. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a potty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this, go to the bathroom, and watch from my phone, because I know I need y'all to act right when I'm gone. And then I'll come back and mark off whatever. Be right back.
We come with experience. This time we're on the right team. This time we have uplines caring about us. My sponsor cares, like everybody cares, you know, and it's just that sometimes maybe the first time didn't work out for you, but maybe it takes you to come back on a team that actually does care about pouring into our team, because we all care about each other. We are all there. We are all, I want my whole team to be at the top with me, not just me, you know, and what starts from that is them hitting director and beyond, because I would love for someone on my team to pass me up. That's what I would love. When you have someone on your team passing you up, that's when you know you have really have poured into your team. That's when you really know you're being a really good leader, is when someone passes you up. And because I don't care if someone does on my team, I would love for someone on my team to pass me up. So it's just when the matter, when, what if, but if you still are watching and you're still not sure, but you want to do this, but you're scared, don't be scared. Do not let someone determine your success. That's how I see it, because there's always going to be people that are going to talk. There's always going to be people are going to think that or doubt you and say, oh, you're not going to make it, or you're not going to do this, oh, you're just doing one of those other companies again. Do you know how many people have said that to me in 10 years? They don't determine your success. No one's opinion matters but your own. Just remember that. No one can determine your success. No one can tell you you can't be successful because someone thinks you're not. The reason why people say that is because they're intimidated by your spirit, by your aura, and by the person who you are, because they know even if you were to be very successful where you're at, that you don't change who you are. And that's what they cannot stand. They can't stand the fact to see you win.
Okay, bad news. I did not, in fact, watch it from my phone. Should I rewind a little bit? JJ is roasty without being mean-spirited. That's not easy to do, and I admire it. That's so nice. I would not say I'm a mean-spirited human being. Oh my God, y'all stop being so nice to me. What are y'all doing? I love it. What are y'all doing? Stop. Y'all are being too nice to me. You'll make me cry. Well, first off, thanks for all the kind words. I don't know what happened. She said success 182 times. Successy baka. I hate that. Thank you for your very kind words. I think we need a bat signal. Okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna listen to it, and JJ is just strong. Y'all are so nice to me. I don't know what I did to deserve that, though. No, we love you. Aw. That's really nice. I am rewinding it, though, so you might hate me because I want to hear her say success 30, 40
in this company. I truly believe he removed me from a table and put me back piece by piece with also these amazing women on my team, putting them back together. And that's why we're called the Glow Collective. Why? Why are we talk about, disco balls on our team? We're rebuilding piece by piece by piece by piece. That's why that name is very special to me. That's why we're not just about the disco ball. Why do we have a logo as that? Because it actually means something behind it. There's a story behind it. It's not just because
Oh, it's because y'all didn't want to do pit behavior? Wait, that's so nice.
I like shiny things. I mean, it's about us as a team rebuilding ourselves, and we're showing people what can be done once can be done again. And this time we come with experience. This time we're on the right team.
Aw, Lonely Ravioli, thank you so much for this super chat. Lonely Ravioli says, thanks for being my safe space on YouTube, JJ. It's healing to hang out and ignore the outside world for a while. Community and rest of resistance. Get yourself a treat on me. You deserve it. That is so sweet and generous. Wow. I'm feeling a lot of love tonight. That's very nice of y'all. Lonely Ravioli, that's so kind. Okay. Is she high or drunk? Neither.
This time we have uplines caring about us. My sponsor cares. Like, everybody cares, and it's just that sometimes maybe the first time didn't work out for you, but maybe it takes you to come back on a team that actually does care about pouring into our team, because we all care about each other. We are all there. I want my whole team to be at the top with me, not just me, and what starts from that is hitting director and beyond, because I would love for someone on my team to pass me up. Oh, that's what I would love.
I did hear her say that when I was on the toilet.
When you have someone on your team passing you up, that's when you have really poured into your team. That's when you really know you're being a really good leader, is when someone passes you up. And because I don't care if someone does on my team. I would love for someone on my team to pass me up. So it's just when the matter, what if, but if you still.
When the matter? I didn't hear that last time.
Team. That's when you really know you're being a really good leader, is when someone passes you up. And because I don't care if someone does on my team. I would love for someone on my team to pass me up. So it's just when.
No, you wouldn't. Trust me. You don't want that. That would not be good for your bank account, because then their shit wouldn't count much anymore. Once they pass you up, good luck.
The matter, when, what if, but if you still are watching and you're.
When the matter, what if? She needs subtitles. Yeah.
You're still not sure, but you want to do this, but you're scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, y'all.
Do not let someone determine your success. That's how I see it, because there's always going to be people that are going to talk. There's always going to be people are going to think that or doubt you and say, oh, you're not going to make it, or you're not going to do this. Oh, you're just doing one of those other companies again. Do you know how many people have said that to me in 10 years? They don't determine your success. No one's opinion matters but your own. Just remember that. No one can determine your success. No one can tell you you can't be successful because someone thinks you're not. The reason why people say,
I don't know what to mark off. Says something a child will get as a mic drop. The what the fuck face. Staple self to table. Oh, crazy. Batman's bat signal. Straight to jail. Mic drop seconded. Child mic drop third. Yep, it is mic drop time. And you know, I do think she really thought she hit that hard as hell too. And you know, good for her. If that made her happy, good. She makes me happy too. Maybe in a different way. But happy nonetheless. Also, congratulations, everybody. We did get a bingo. I'm going to do my little spiel. If you have been not winning today, if you felt like a loser all day long, not a good one, not a diaper division loser. I mean like a loser. Like a loser. You know. Just know you're no longer one. Not anymore. Speaking of loser, speaking of loser, just in case you didn't hear me over the gong, Brandon has a little something to say. Are you ready to listen to Brandon?
Nobody that's going places in life, by the way, wants to be around some negative, dull, disillusioned, thumb-sucking, whiny, crybaby, diaper division loser.
Period. And you know what? That's so fun because Jess_Bird just became a member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. That literally means so much to me. I appreciate you so much. That means we get another round of hearing Brandon speak to us. Are you ready? Y'all want to hear what Brandon told us one time? And we've taken it to heart ever since. Listen to these words.
Nobody that's going places in life, by the way, wants to be around some negative, dull, disillusioned, thumb-sucking, whiny, crybaby, diaper division loser.
Rocky. Interesting.
Say that is because they're intimidated by your spirit, by your aura, and by the person who you are, because they know even if you were to be very successful where you're at, that you don't change who you are.
It was Jess_Bird Fairy's idea to drop the love to you, JJ. Jess, that is so kind. That means a lot. It's been a really shitty January. It's also felt like 1,000 years long. So thank you so much for that. It was really sweet. I really appreciate it. Kezrin's been a member for 25 months. Can't believe it's been 2 years. Y'all, Kezrin, thank you. That means so much to me. Thank you so much. Potato K Nish is a new member as well. Also, your profile picture's crazy.
Nobody that's going places in life, by the way, wants to be around some negative, dull, disillusioned,
thumb-sucking, whiny, crybaby, diaper division loser. You know what? Yeah. And then we have Lizzie, member for 33 months. I'm here, I'm cooking, and yay alive. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you're here, and I appreciate you for being a member for 33 months. Oh my gosh.
And that's what they cannot stand. They can't stand the fact to see you win because you don't change who you are. And you just evolve into a better person, a more confident woman. That's all that changes in you. Confidence is the first key to success. And I can tell you, if it wasn't for pharmacy, I would not have the things I have now. I wouldn't be able to have a house over my head.
Says something she should tell a therapist. We're marking that shit off. And that's probably one of my favorite squares of all time because, yes, I think it goes for any video we cover ever. Congratulations, everyone. That actually gives us another bingo. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very good. We got another bingo out of that one. Marked off. Boom, bam. Done.
I wouldn't be able to have the car that I want. I wouldn't be able to provide things for my children. I got 5 kids. And I can tell you, it's not easy. You know, running a business with 5 kids, and imagine when you're snowed in for a whole week. It's not easy, but I still do it.
5 children?
Show up every day because I do this for my kids and my family. And I also like to help other women. I also want to leave an impact for women, because when you show an impact that what you can do for your family, that's when you know the magic happens, because women are going to relate to that. No, I'm not talking like spending on Gucci bags or anything like that. An impact of what you're doing for your family, even if it's rent.
JJ, please. JJ, did you hear her say she had a house over her head? oh, instead of roof over her head? Right. That is, did you hear her? JJ, please. Yeah, it just took me a second. You know, I'm not over here acting like I'm a smarty pants, McSmart pants. I talk about my 2 brain cells. And so it just took me a second. I love that shit. I am, however, gonna mark off the what the fuck face. I think that saying you have a house over your head is crazy work. That's good shit. That's good shit. So now we have Batman's bat signal left and straight to jail. Now, I will say, some of you might say, ooh, Batman's bat signal for this, or ooh, straight to jail for that. This is a cheerocracy, okay? This is not a democracy. I will be deciding. And if I think it's good enough, I will mark it. It might not be, though. And please don't take that personally. Congratulations on the bingo. Well done. Well done. Erica said, thank you for replaying every double take clip. Erica, you and your stunning cat are welcome. I appreciate you being a member for 5 months. Hello, M to the K. 87 misspoken words. The desperation of my typing. True. 87 misspoken words. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Even if it's a power bill, a car payment, or, you know.
A what bill? Hold on. Wait a minute. Fuck. What did I press? I pressed something. Fuck.
First key to success. And I can tell you, if it wasn't for pharmacy, I would not have the things I have now. I wouldn't be able to have a house over my head. I wouldn't be able to have the car that I want. I wouldn't be able to provide things for my children. I got 5 kids. And I can tell you, it's not easy.
Power bill.
Running a business with 5 kids, and imagine when you're snowed in for a whole week. It's not easy, but I still do it. I show up every day because I do this for my kids and my family. And I also like to help other women. I also want to leave an impact for women, because when you show an impact that what you can do for your family, that's when you know the magic happens, because women are going to relate to that. No, I'm not talking like spending on Gucci bags or anything like that. An impact of what you're doing for your family, even if it's rent, even if it's a power bill, a car.
She did say power bill. Power bill is what she meant. Yes, correct. Thank you.
Payment, or, you know, paying for all your bills, because I'm sure that's life-changing for a lot of us right now. And the fact that pharmacy rewards us for our hard work too, because once you hit even just director here, after 3 months, they give.
What could she possibly have left to say? Well, we're at 45 minutes and it's an hour and 15 minutes. So she has 30 more minutes of talking.
Be a $1,000 bonus You can hit director in a year from now, and that's still that bonus is waiting for you. So you can hit director anytime, any of the leadership ranks at pharmacy anytime. Once those 3 months that you have hit it for 3 executive months, then they give it to you. It's like, a 9-to-5 job. You know how they have like the sign-on bonuses that they have, but they have to be there for 90 days? It's kind of like the same thing, and except that you can actually control your paycheck at a network marketing company. You can control it. You could make, 1 minute you can make all this. Next minute you could be up here where you're making millions, But it's all about what you put into the work now. It's all about what you do now, not when you want it to happen or you're comparing someone else's journey to your own. Because when you compare yourself to someone else, it just slows yourself down. Everyone's different. Everyone has a different story. I came back, and before that, pharmacy helped me get out in an abusive marriage. Financially, I was not able to leave. Financially, I was...
Listen, Sarah. I'm glad you left, but what I don't understand is why I have to hear about this every single live. Why are you using your abuse story to pull people into this multi-level marketing company? Do you want me? Do you want me? What's the phrase? Fuck. Do you want me to crash out? I'll fucking crash out right here, right now, if you don't stop it.
Scared. I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew I had a why then, and my why now still hasn't changed. It's my kids. My kids and my family are my why. My kids, I don't ever want to see them suffer financially. I want to give my kids more. I want to do things more. I stay home for my kids. I do everything with them. And it's just going to get better for my family, my team, everyone. I see a lot of directors on my team this year. I see so many potential leaders that are just turning into a wonderful butterfly. Just seeing them where they were.
There's some things that don't make sense for me, okay? 1, how are you staying home, only making $13,000 in 8 months and still supporting the house that's over your head and the kids, the 5 kids in your house? Do you have a new partner? Is that partner actually the one supporting y'all? I'm curious. How are you blaming this, y'all having a house and all this shit, on pharmacy when you made $13,000 in 8 months not working other than pharmacy, staying home, having 5 kids, being able to keep your house? I'm curious. There has to be another thing that's helping you truck along and stay in that house, because $13,000 in 8 months, not including taxes or anything you bought from the MLM, and saying that pharmacy is what kept you there, and not mentioning any other type of income, saying I'm not working, I'm getting to stay home. There's something that she's not mentioning. Alimony ? Child support ? That, like, or maybe she has another partner now or whatever, but there's something she's not mentioning. And it's fucking me up, because it's not pharmacy that's helping you do all this on its own. And they always like to leave that shit out. They're like, oh my gosh, this MLM has helped me be successful, and look at all the things I'm able to do. And then you find out, oh, their partner has a full-time job. And I'm like, well, thanks for mentioning that. It's probably child support for 5 kids. Oh yeah, I could imagine. She sells all those old tables. Teal. But yeah, no, it just fucks me up. Doesn't she have a fiance? I have no idea. I don't know anything about her life other than what she said.
Like around the time I joined, and now they have grown so much as a person. They have gained so much confidence in themselves. And it does start with confidence. That's where the key success is confidence is everything. Once you build your confidence and you feel good about yourself, you're going to have confidence to show up for your business every day. You're going to feel, excited, and there will be times where you're going to be overwhelmed, but don't feel overwhelmed.
I don't know, Soldier. or
don't
Sonia,
feel
sorry.
overwhelmed because what you determine now.
I saw Sonia. I saw the S and the B, and I thought Soulja Boy because I heard that song the other day. Sonia, I have no idea what state she's in. 91 successes? We've got to be over 100 misspoken words.
Will determine your business in a
Wait, are you fucking with me? Hello, M to the K. She has said success 91 times.
year from now. Who knows? You know, who knows what we as a team will be at the end of this year? I don't know, but I just know God has a plan for us. I don't even know what the future is, but I could say I'm not going to stop. I'm here.
Oh, her 91st word is success. Oh, perfect. Got it.
To build a real foundation for my family. I'm here to also help my team build a foundation for them and their families. And, you know, that's how it goes. You know, this is the company you want to be building at. You don't want to build at a shiny ball company. You don't want to keep coming and going with these companies, and you know, you're just confusing your network. When you keep leaving and going somewhere else, keep leaving, keep going somewhere else, you're just confusing them. They can't trust you. You have to stay with one company. I'm sorry that this may offend some people, but it's all about, we have everything here.
It's funny that she says that because she just came from another company. Listen to that again.
You don't want to keep coming and going with these companies, and you know, you're just confusing your network. When you keep leaving and going somewhere else, keep leaving, keep going somewhere else, you're just confusing them. They can't trust you. You have to stay with one company.
Interesting, because you were in pharmacy, left for, oh fuck, what'd y'all say, Beauty Society, and are now back in pharmacy. So you left and then came back. Rules for thee, but not for me. Jess, why'd you say sorry? I didn't see anything that needed an apology for.
I'm sorry that this may offend some people, but it's all about, we have everything here. We have everything to offer. There's no reason to add another company. We got wellness. We have a men's line. We have makeup. We got skincare. We have an entire nutrition line. We have everything. We got cologne. We got perfume. We have it all. It's not like we don't have anything. We got toothpaste here, you guys. Toothpaste. Did you know that one of the main toxic ingredients in toothpaste in your Walmart or, you know...
Daft said, I'd be offended if I knew what the hell she was saying. Jesus.
At the, like, you know, any store in the U.S. is one of the most dangerous toxic chemicals in that.
Girl, you don't know what the fuck a chemical is. Water's a chemical. H2O, baby. Remember the other day when someone said hydrogen water? I'm sorry. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen equals water. It is hydrogen.
Toothpaste, we don't have that in our toothpaste. And it's affordable. It's even affordable for customers. That's why we don't overprice our products, because we don't have toxic ingredients in our stuff. So that's...
I'm sorry that I didn't put a box in there about science. I just didn't think she'd talk about it.
Why we're affordable for everyone, for their household. We have everything to offer for your household. So if you are thinking about this, don't let this opportunity pass you up. It's only $19.99 to join, you guys. $19.99 gets you in. And I do want to mention, since it is the last day,
oh no, I just fucked up. It always cracks me up when people with fillers worry about chemicals. Yeah, they got botulinum toxin in their face, y'all. And now, respectfully, I probably will one day too. So there's no disrespect, but it is ironic and very hypocritical for someone with chemicals in their face. Well, botulinum toxin, the thing that kills you if you intake it, like, you know, through your mouth and shit. When they have it in their face, but they're like, oh, toxins. And I'm like, you do know you have a literal toxin in your lips. Also, I did fuck up.
Everyone included is included on this amazing, you know, just celebration that we...
I have no idea where we are.
You have to stay with one company. I'm sorry that this may offend some people. You have... toxic chemicals in that toothpaste. We don't have that in our toothpaste. And it's affordable. It's even affordable for customers.
Fillers and Botox are different. Can't you not get Botox in your lips? Fillers and Botox. I don't think let me tell you right now. That woman has Botox on her forehead. Okay? So maybe it's on her lips. But her eyebrows, they don't move.
Customers. That's why we don't overprice our products, because we don't have toxic ingredients in our stuff. So that's why we're affordable for everyone, for the household. We have everything to offer for your household. So if you are thinking about this, don't let this opportunity pass you up. It's only $19.99 to join, you guys.
Also, y'all don't go around saying shit like, JJ, don't judge her for her fucking Botox. I'm not judging anybody for their fucking Botox. I'll probably get it too. But I'm going to comment on hypocrisy. Okay.
$19.99 gets you in. And I do want to mention, since it is the last day, till tonight, you'll get free shipping as a influencer. If you join my team, you'll get free shipping at $75 or more. And I will say, you got to have product to show off for you to have a business. Yeah, it's $19.99, but what you can do with that $19.99, you can, just add on one kit. One kit will get you, I can tell you, in 6 months, it'd be worth it. I started with just one makeup kit that I got for myself when I joined, turned it into a business. Since day one, I've been excited. From day one, I've never changed my why. From day one,
do you mean the first time you joined pharmacy or the second time you joined pharmacy? Interesting, huh?
It just got better for me and my team. We kept going. We didn't stop. We didn't, give up. And there were moments where it was hard. But I can tell you, I'm so glad for my journey, because if it wasn't for us going through all that, we would not be a Golden Director team. So not only it's not a me effort, it was a we effort, because we did this as a team. No matter what you do on my team, everyone included is included on this amazing, just celebration that we just celebrating. And, I don't make it about myself. I make it about my team first. Like, I'm always spotlighting my team all the time. I don't make it about myself, because I wanted to show a different how leaders are, because as leaders, we do have a lot on our plate. But I can tell you, my team will tell you that they always see me shouting them out and always making them feel special, always making them feel seen, because I know what it's like to not feel seen at a company. I've been in companies where I wasn't even recognized. I wasn't even looked upon unless I was at a certain rank.
No shit. Also, what other companies? You mean Beauty Society? Or the one you joined before that, which is the one you're in? Her Weem again. Pfft. I'd be happy sending her to jail. I mean, God forbid. Y'all, we're not going to get to finish. 52 minutes. Oh, God, fuck, my neck hurts. Straight to jail. Y'all want to send her to jail? Give me a second.
And here, it does not matter what you do in our team. Everybody gets recognized here. Even if you just get yourself active here, we recognize you for that. So that's what I like, You're back, Karen. So it's just, you do what's best for you.
Thank you.
If you want to come here and this is what's been on your heart, and I could tell you, if something is really on your heart, it will not go away. I can tell you that, because before I came back here, and this was in April, even before I decided to come back, I kept dreaming about being with pharmacy again, and I couldn't understand why it was.
This is already our second bingo card in this one video. Yep. It sure is.
But some reason, it brought me here. It brought me back. But I do feel like it was a sign from the universe telling me I was made for this company. I wasn't made for these little dinky companies,
Oh. Beauty Society. She just... Brooke Ashley Banks, did you hear her? Babs, she's talking shit about a dinky company. Brookie, I need you to respond.
Oh, I was made for more, and so are you. You know, you are made for more. You are made to be successful. Anybody can be successful in any, it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter on an experience you have. It doesn't matter on the following you have. It does not, none of that matters. It's who you are. People are attracted to who you are as a person, and that's what makes a great community when you start to build a community. And it's fun. Like, we have fun on our team. We don't feel overwhelmed. We don't feel, like it's like a race, because we're building organically here. We're not in a race. When it happens, when we do as a team hit something, it's because we worked hard for that. But it's because it happened. We didn't really were running for Golden. To be honest, I wasn't running for it. It just kind of sort of happened on its own. And that's what people need to realize.
You weren't running for it? You don't need to lie, Sarah. You can be honest. JJ, if we hit 100 misspoken words, we should count it as a free box at a later date. At a later date? Like, okay. I'll consider.
It's like, Golden is the icing of the comp plan. And even before that, even as a director, you make really good income even as a director, even below that, because I have girls who have told me, who are like kind of like halfway into like almost a director on my team, that have made more than I did at my previous company with less volume. That shows you how we're being paid well here at pharmacy. It does matter on what comp plan.
I'm not saying dink that gong. It's bong the gong. Dink, really? I love y'all so much. I'm not changing bong to dink.
And you're in. Once you get that and you put your name on something.
Golden is the icing on the comp plan. Batman, help. I am going. The bat signal has been released. It has been lit up into the sky, and I'm going to need Batman here now. Batman's bat signal is out and about. That has given us two marshmallows, bingos. So if you personally know Batman, I'm gonna JJ, please what? I'm not. You want me to change bong the gong to dink the gong? Are y'all begged me for bong the gong. You begged me for bong the gong. And now you want me to change it to Batman coming to dink that gong? Dong the bong? Okay. All right. My husband's Batman. Okay. Well, tell him, help me.
No, it does matter. Do your research on the comp plan that you're partnering with, because I can tell you from now and 6 years from now, I don't think some of these companies that we see are going to be here in 6 years. And, shiny ball companies come and go.
Bong the gong.
There's always a new
shiny ball and you know what? I think I'm going to say that from now on. Shiny ball companies.
Next new thing. There's always a new this. There's always a new that. But they don't have the stats to prove that they're going to stay within that time. We have actual proof on our company.
Thank you, Taylor, for understanding where I was coming from. What proof? You can say, I got proof. Show it. Or keep it to yourself.
We're on the DSN website.
Okay.
We are one of the fastest growing team, one of the fastest.
DSM directs. Is it called DSM? Direct sales. No, the DSA. Should she say DSM? Isn't it direct selling? Right. Give me a second. That might get us straight to jail.
Go. There's always a next new thing. There's always a new this. There's always a new that. But they don't have the stats to prove that they're going to stay within that time. We have actual proof on our company. We're on the DSN website. We are one of the fastest growing.
DSM, baby, it's DSA, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual. It's the Direct Selling Association. Y'all, that fucking took me out. And you know what? That is worthy of a straight to jail. We have one. Oh, fuck. That does, in fact, give us 3 bingos, y'all. It's time to bong that gong. Hold on, let me get this shit together. So yes, we have in fact not only hit a blackout, we have in fact gotten 3 bingos in 1, which means we bong that. Chant with me, everybody. I hate myself. Bong that gong. Bong that gong. Let me hear it. Bong that gong. Fuck yeah. That's live, love, lobotomy. Live, love, lobotomy, baby. Well done. And also, we will continue to watch the video. Here's why. We are at 93 misspoken words, and we are at 92 company references. Those could potentially be 2 free spaces for a next bingo. So we will continue watching, but first we have to, what? Bong that gong. This is the awkward part when it gets quiet, but it doesn't end. Hold on, it's not over. That's 1, 2. Yep. Good. Well done. You're not a loser today. 1 more. We need the last one. Bong that gong. She said DSN for direct selling news. No. No, don't take the gong bong from me. I hate that I just said that. Direct selling news, DSN. I have Defense Switched Network. I do have direct selling. I have DSA, NASA. I'm going to say she meant DSA. I thought she said DSM. Hold on, give me a second. I might cry.
Go. There's always a next new thing. There's always a new.
I think I went too far. I'm gonna direct selling network, I thought. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna, she said DSM. See, she did say DSM.
And as a director, even below that, because I have girls who have told me as a person, and that's what makes a great community when you start to build a community, and it's fun. Like, we have fun on our team. We don't feel overwhelmed. We don't feel, like it's like a race, because we're building organically here. We're not in a race. When it happens, when we do as a team hit something, it's because we worked hard for that. But it's because it happened. We didn't really were running for Golden. To be honest, I wasn't running for it. It just kind of sort of happened on its own. And that's what people need to realize. Like, Golden is the icing of the comp plan. And
that was the Batman bat signal.
Even before that, even as a director, you make really good income even as a director, even below that, because I have girls who have told me, who are like kind of like halfway into like almost a director on my team, that have made more than I did at my previous company with less volume. That shows you how we're being paid well here at Pharmacy. It does matter on what comp plan you're in. Once you get that and you put your name on something, it does matter. Do your research on the comp plan that you're partnering with, because I can tell you from now and 6 years from now, I don't think some of these companies that we see are going to be here in 6 years. And, shiny ball companies come and go. There's always a next new thing. There's always a new this. There's always a new that. But they don't have the stats to prove that they're going to stay within that time. We have actual proof on our company. We're on the DSN website.
God, did she say N? If she said N, I'm going to cry.
We have actual proof on our company. We're on the DSN website.
I think she said N or M. You know what? With all due respect, I don't care.
We are one of the fastest growing one of the fastest growing companies in direct selling right now. One of the top 10 direct selling companies. I don't see anyone else on there that I know of that I've done before. I don't see any of them on there. And it shows you how much growth we have here at Pharmacy, but it also shows you that a lot of...
If she said N, it is indistinguishable from M. I heard N that time. No, you didn't.
Women and men want to be a part of this company, and they want to provide for their families. They want to make an impact too. So it just shows you, you don't need to have secret sauce to be successful. No one has it all figured out. Everyone just goes with, and they learn from it, and they just keep going. And, I was on a really good Zoom call last night, and one of these leaders, she's been here for almost 8 years. And one thing it stuck with me last night is that she was just a normal mom. She was a teacher, and she didn't have like a secret sauce. She's one of our 6-figure earners, multi-millionaires now.
Hell yeah.
What does that tell you?
6-figure. Okay, listen to that.
She didn't have like a secret sauce. She's one of our 6-figure earners, multi-millionaires now.
6-figure earner, multi-millionaires. Do you mean 6 figures a month or a 6-figure earner? So if she's a 6-figure earner, and you don't mean a month, come on. That tells me you're making income claims and FTC violations, correct?
What does that tell you? What does that tell you, you guys? It does not matter on, where you come from. It does not matter how much of experience you have. Anybody can do this, but I've seen normal mommies and mamas here being successful here. It does not matter where you came from. Doesn't matter on the experience. It does not matter because we all started the same way. We all started from zero. When I came back to Pharmacy, I did not take anybody in my previous company to come with me because it was my journey, not their journey. It was mine. I didn't take anybody away from that company because they were happy there. Why would I do that?
So nobody went back with you to Pharmacy. Well, I don't believe that.
You just keep showing up and showing the love of your company. People are going to want to do it. It don't matter. I rebuilt literally from scratch without bringing anybody with me when I came back. Nobody in my previous company came with me. Why? Because that's their journey. That's not my journey. I did this for me. I wanted to come here for me. I didn't want to come and, thinking that I had it easy because I didn't. I went through so much. I've had videos made about me, you guys. Like, I don't care.
Oh no, Sarah, but we kind of love you. I mean, not really, but like not in a mean way. It's iconic of you to be who you are.
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what people think about you. Because
period. Hell yeah.
What matters, who I am as a person. That's what matters. Because I know at the end of the day, I'm a wonderful leader to my team.
If genuinely no one went with you, you either had like 4 people underneath you, or yeah, you kind of suck as a leader. It's one of the two.
Wonderful person. I'm a good mom. I'm a good, pretty much wife to my fiance because
he does have a fiance. So your fiance works? I'm guessing so. If you're staying home, see, she won't add that in there. JJ, you have my husband saying, and that's on period. I know. And I know it's annoying when I say period. But also, I don't care to put in the effort to change it. Maybe one day.
We're engaged And
Thanks,
he's
Lex.
my self-motivator too. He does, you know, when I am down on days I do have down days, he's the one that's lifting me up. He's the one that tells me, you know, there's always going to be people that talk. People are always going to talk what you do. You might as well do something that makes you happy. It makes you, give you joy.
Yes, absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely.
Gives you excitement, because at the end of the day, no one matters but your own opinion.
No one matters but your own opinion. No one matters but your own opinion.
The more successful you are, though, you got to take the heat. You got to understand there will be, you know, sometimes I think God kind of like tries to throw things at us to prepare us because we're about to level up. And
did you know that God made me do it? Did you know God asked me to do this? Because he's getting ready to level you up. Did you know? How'd you know? God said he wasn't going to tell you.
Some ways, it could be in life, business, whatever it is. And I feel like that's what he does. When you see negativity, people being negative towards you,
98.
You start to, that's when you know you're about to level up. Or you see people that you thought were your friends, and they just all of a sudden they say something horrible to you. That's when you know that that's what they've always seen and viewed you as. So sometimes it takes us to be doing something that we love to see true colors in some people. Because I could tell you, I saw a lot of true colors in people once I came back to pharmacy. I lost friendships, I lost people, but anyone that's successful in the industry will tell you that growth was not easy for them. Growth didn't happen overnight for them. Growth sometimes.
Rewind. Because okay. I'll rewind.
Happy. It makes you, give you joy, gives you excitement, because at the end of the day, no one matters but your own opinion.
99 successful. Okay, I'm sorry. Hello M to the K. I did rewind, so we'll get there.
The more successful you are, though, you got to take the heat. You got to understand there will be, you know, sometimes I think God kind of like tries to throw things at us to prepare us because we're about to level up in some ways. It could be in life, business, whatever it is. And I feel like that's what he does. When you see negativity, people being negative towards you, you start to, that's when you know you're about to level up. Or you see people that you thought were your friends, and they just all of a sudden they say something horrible to you. That's when you know that that's what they've always seen and viewed you as. So sometimes it takes us to be doing something that we love to see true colors in some people. Because I could tell you, I saw a lot of true colors in people once I came back to pharmacy. I lost friendships, I lost people, but anyone that's successful in the industry will tell you that growth was not easy for them. Growth didn't happen overnight for them. Growth sometimes can take hurtful friendships to end for you to be in the next level in your business or in life or in general as a person. Because sometimes it can take you to cut people out of your life for you to be setting boundaries with people, and you start to see
Teal, I missed it, didn't I?
how people are really treating you.
We did it. We got to 100 misspelled or misspoken words. I think everyone should say thank you. Hello M to the K. Shout out. Hello M to the K for counting 100 mispronounced words. No, it was all that slop. God damn. Yeah, it was slop. I was working through it. It took me a second. She did say boundaries correctly. Oh, period. So now, when it comes to our next bingo, we have one free square, And we are still working on company. We are at 92, I think.
When you start to level up and when you see people hating on others, it's because they're doing less than them. So always remember that anybody hates on you are always doing less than you.
Right. Well, I have a full-time job and I work my YouTube channel and I post on Instagram. I don't make money yet on Instagram, but maybe eventually. And I work 12-hour night shifts. I don't think I'm doing less. I'll put it that way.
They're not
99 company. Fuck yeah.
They're not your real friend. If they were your friend, they would be supporting you no matter what. And I'm not talking like buying things or joining us, but just cheering you on in your journey can make people feel good. But when you see people, when you start to level up, you do start to see true colors in some people. You start to see who are your real friends, who was never there, because the ones who've been with you in your darkest times, those are your friends. I can tell you my upline and my sponsor, Stacy, has been there for me in my darkest times when I first started. My team has been there in my darkest times, and them watching me where I'm at now, I'm sure it makes them see how you can come out of the light. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is light for you. There is maybe this is what it takes to join a company. You start to see confidence in yourself. You start to see that there really is people making money here, but you just don't know how yet. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to.
And there we are. We have officially hit 100 companies. So 100, we have misspoken words. And company references. So now we have 2 free squares in future bingos. Hail to the yes. Everyone, shout out to the Eclectic Memo for counting at least, what did you do? I think you did it last time. At least 100 is what I'm thinking. I think the Eclectic Memo did it in the last one. And if you didn't, you still counted, shit. I don't know. Over 50? Something like that? Over 40? Either way, shout out to the Eclectic Memo and H. And hello, M to the K. And let's go on. Well done. Do we want to come out of the light? That's the question. We have about 13 minutes left on this video. Do we want to end? Dink us again, JJ? I don't dink. Teal. The fuck? Sorry. Stop. Blocks and Dale. Dink, really? Gang. Oh, god damn, my echolale is so bad right now. Okay. Do we want to finish the video? Well, thank you, the Eclectic Memo, no matter what. Appreciate you so much. Or do we want to end 13 minutes? What on earth could she possibly have to say now? I'm going to keep going.
To become like some multimillionaire right away, because that's not what it is. It prepares you. Pharmacy does prepare you for success when it's in your own term, in your own time. And I will say that your own journey is different from someone else. Someone's chapter 100 will be looking different from someone's chapter 1. Never compare yourself to someone else, because you don't know what they had to go through in their darkest times to be where they're at today. So that's how I always look at it, that God has a plan for us. Always. He always has a plan. The universe is always blessing us. Just be a good human being and, magic will happen for you. I could say just keep showing up. Even if you don't feel like people are watching you, I can tell you people are always watching you. Everyone is always seeing how you are.
Can y'all stop watching me? Not here. No, please keep watching me here. But like in the way that she's saying.
To see how long you're going to stay.
Yeah, I'm sure they're watching you because you were already at this company before and you left.
I've been here for 10 months.
That's 5 inspirational posters in 1 butchered sentence.
And I'm still here. And I'm sure people thought I was going to quit a long time ago, but I didn't. I kept going. I kept going. I didn't care what people thought. I didn't care if I lost friends, because those were not my friends. If they were not meant for my darkest seasons then they weren't meant for my winning seasons. So your real friends will support you, with you, and celebrate with you from your lowest moments to your highest moments. And that's how I see it. If you can't celebrate your friends on their lowest times, then you shouldn't be able to celebrate them on their winning season and their highest moments, and how they pull themselves out of that dark season by themselves.
It's been 100 seasons since she started. Yeah. I'm gonna bong my head on the table instead of bong that fucking gong, I swear to God.
To see how things really were. And it does sometimes. It can take, a few years for you to see who your real friends are. Because sometimes I think...
No shit.
When their true colors do show at the end, you start to see true colors in people. You kind of know as you get older. I start to notice that for myself, because I'm 35, and once I hit 30, I just knew who were there for me as my friend, or who were there just for a season, if that makes sense. So sometimes people are just there for a season. There's nothing wrong.
If your brain hurts, hit the thumbs up. Can y'all please hit the thumbs up? Thank you.
With it, I think they're lessons for us to be taught from God. So sometimes God will put people in your life for a season to teach you a lesson and learning from it. And then when you're about to, just...
Nobody that's going places in life, by the way, wants to be around some negative, dull, disillusioned, thumb-sucking, whiny, crybaby, diaper division loser.
I'm so fucking done with that video. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't. Anyway, yeah. There goes my years of studying Western literature. Well done, everybody. We got another blackout on the same video twice. On the other half, well, not the other half. We started with 22 minutes in that first video, and this one we went for 40-something minutes. 43 or something like that. So thank you so much. Over 2 hours on this live. I'm ready to bong my head, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please don't forget, once this ends, if you could like the video now, if you would like, and comment, that'd be awesome. Look and make sure you're subscribed. And I'll see you next time, everybody. God help us all. Fuck ice. Bye.